Right lads, just before I step into this video, I just wanted to point out that this was actually filmed on my camera, but halfway through the video recording it completely died, so yeah, we're just gonna have to go without the camera. Okay, right, anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. How's it going, guys? Station Man here, they're back for another video. Now today, we'll be doing this week on the internet. Now, there's a little elephant in the room, though you usually have to answer every single month, and this month is no different. I haven't uploaded the series in around 2 weeks. Now, that's a good fucking one. We need to go into my brain and figure that one out, Johnny. So, after Liverpool won the Champions League, I was dying sick. I really wasn't arsed to actually make it. Looking at things gave me a headache. So, yeah, that's kind of why that didn't come out. And then, last week, I didn't think anything happened, but looking into a lot of things happened. I was just being a bit of a spastic. But we are here today to talk about a few things that have happened, just to have a little bit of a recap over like the last 3 weeks, or 2 weeks that I missed, and then we can just talk about what actually happened. Now, I'm kind of getting blinded because I'm staring at a window that's fucking open right into the light, but anyways, that's not important. So anyways, might as well get down to the first thing that happened. It's probably the biggest one that happened in like the last 2 weeks. So there's a lot of things that happened, but I suppose Twth leaving FaZe. So yes, Big Foo left FaZe because he wasn't getting paid any money for all the tournament stuff, and then he asked to release the contract. Banks made a video where he was personally hurt. To be honest, I don't really know what happened with that. I think the contract got released, but no one really ever looked into it. So yeah, I don't think anything ever happened with that. So we'll just skip that one. I don't know. Within the same week of the whole contract being released, Liverpool won the Champions League. That sent Liverpool fans and me as an Arsenal fan into meltdown because, well, you beat Spurs, small club mentality. That penalty ruined the game. It's should have never been in that final. I don't know why Harry Kane started. It was very, very weird. I don't know what Pochettino done. Pochettino showed that he's never won a trophy because, oh, what the fuck? Like, you have England's and Spurs' most dangerous striker, but you play him over Lucas Moura, who's the most in form he's ever been in his whole life in the Champions League. I never got that. Like, I thought you'd bring on Kane even if he was close enough to being injured at the last 30 minutes. If he does get injured, just bring him off instead of wasting him for a whole game where he didn't even look fit. But to be fair, a penalty took everything out of the game. It would have been a more interesting final with Ajax in it, but you win some, you lose some, I suppose. Then the next week after that, the whole Jake Paul. Actually, I need to make sure I'm getting dates right. Yes, so now everything was in around the same time. I'm not talking about anyways. So then Jake Paul came out with cyberbully to Cody Cowell, where he talked like a 5-year-old and showed clips that made no sense towards Cody. Basically trying to expose Cody on clips that just didn't work. It was kind of just like, right, like he showed one where he called his brother. Why did someone say that his brother should dress up as a minion? And he literally just goes, I'll insert the clip, but he literally just goes, how could you be that much of a ball of hate?
I don't know who the made that call. Who signed off on that? Who was like, yeah, dude, for your first single ever for the video, you should definitely dress up as the thing that everybody in America hates most.
I can't imagine like being a human and having this much hatred inside.
It's awful. So then the lad, Cody was on some lad's show, some barber who tried to, not really snake him, but tried to get Jake in as like a funny thing. As you can watch the video, kind of realize what was actually meant to go on. They're meant to kind of do stand-ups and like things and take like jokes, but no, Jake Paul comes in all serious and then stands there like a little 5-year-old, that caveman who just discovered fire for the first time, and just goes, You cyberbully people. You cyberbully. It's like,
I don't like cyberbullies, and you're a cyberbully. I'm sorry, man. Hey, man.
Right, you should have a great video. And then near the end of the video, he reacts to himself for like 5 minutes. So anyways, now that we've got all that recap, let's actually get down to what today's episode's going to be. Sorry, I just had to recap over the last like 2 weeks I wasn't here. So what I wanted to talk about first was this whole Deji and KSI thing. Now, yes, the first clip from Deji, which is, I can't bear to. If I was going to react to the whole thing here and try to cut it down into my videos, it's 2 hours and 14 minutes long. So I'm going to try to give like a brief synopsis at around 6 minutes to explain everything. But anyways, So, I've watched the Deji video. Now, I sat through a 45-minute Deji video. Now, that doesn't really usually happen. But he actually 2 weeks ago. Okay, so 2 weeks ago. So that could have been last week's episode. But we'll include it here because I want to kind of keep the storyline going. So, he released a thing that just had the title of Boy. Now, obviously looking at that, you might think, right. So he then released a thing called Boy ... So, looking at it, you might think, oh yeah, that's him quitting YouTube. No, it's not. It's actually him talking about a lot of things that his brother's done. So, he basically talked about how his brother used to, like, kind of abuse him when they were on his channel. Like, KSI's second channel, playing scary games, hate them, slavery, FIFA, shit like that. Which, he throws in some clips, but doesn't throw in the whole clips. So it kind of doesn't really make much sense, but I'll get on to that. So then, it moves on to Deji talking to, like, girls as such, and KSI either coming in and embarrassing him. Which, to be fair, in that sense, kind of just sounds like banter between brothers anyways. But anyways, coming in and, like, making fun of him when he's on the phone with a girl or fucking someone that he knew. Now, KSI will take these points in his own video, but I'll get on to that. So then, he carries it on, saying that KSI threw him out of his house, which he did, but there's a few more things into this. Like, Deji's video, I try to break down every bit of Deji's video, but to be honest, Deji's video after watching KSI's just doesn't even make any sense. Hold on. Like, after watching Deji's video, you think, KSI's a dickhead, but then when you watch KSI's video, you kind of realise that everything that happened was just kind of normal stuff that happens to your brothers with banter anyways, and that's kind of just like, right, so who's in the wrong here, who's in the right? But basically, Deji's video ends with everything with him saying all this, that KSI manipulates his fans, and if Deji tries to do anything, his fans will come attack him because he's such a bigger force. He started making jokes in his videos. Like, okay, so, as we get past all this, the diss track season started, as everyone knows, and Randolph made a joke saying Deji's channel was dead, and then Deji struck back with a video he even regrets, which was a bit fair enough. Then, Deji kind of makes things a bit odd. He says his brother never supported him because he made a video back to what he said and agreed with everything, which was a bit kind of odd, but yeah, okay. And then he carried on. It then went on to this. Like, this is really, really annoying to explain as well. I'm sorry if I'm boring anyone. You could just watch both videos, but I'm trying to break things down here so you have a bit more of a fucking thing. But even I'm just struggling to try to break it down. So, it then went from that to Deji making a diss track in KSI where he said everything was kind of just like what it meant to be. Deji then made another, like, Deji made diss tracks sharing, like, personal things, and KSI didn't really want to see any of them shown, shit like that, and then Deji went on Logan Paul's podcast, even though KSI told him not to. Then Deji took down the diss track in KSI, and then KSI said it's all just banter, nothing to be taken serious. He then said he was manipulating his fans by getting him to take down the diss track, and his mother was texting him, and then a load of shit happened where KSI said he was going to go to the house to break his computer because I wouldn't talk on Christmas, and just a load of shit like this. Like, honestly, because it's 45 minutes long, there's a lot of things I have to break down out of this video. I can't do it within this time frame, so gonna link it down below. If you've already watched the video, you understand what I'm talking about. I'm probably leaving it a little bit patchy here, but that's just because it's 45 fucking minutes and I don't remember half of it, okay? So, if you want to know everything yourself, go watch it. Just go watch it. Sending you as KSI then sat down and replied. Actually, before KSI even responded, Deji has a second video. But anyways, we usually cut down everything to a KSI's video. So basically, in KSI's video with everything, he kind of just said that everything that happened was kind of shit. Like, most of it was kind of just bullshit, and that he didn't really show full clips. He shows the full clips and it make more sense. He then said that Deji never texted him to feel anything, to tell him anything like this and all this shit like that. He then says that he never supported him. KSI then says he does, and then shows that Deji done the same thing to him to any diss track. Like, he done the same thing with Kodeka's diss track on KSI. Is that, like, he just agreed with everything but wouldn't really say most things about most things. Thing about him kicking him out of the house twice, outside my house as well, where he wouldn't eat the food and just bring back random girls. Said a load of shit like this. Probably the weirdest thing, Deji said in one of his videos that he has said that he's never collabed on any YouTubers because he doesn't have any other friends. In case I just kind of doubled that by saying you've collabed with a lot of people, and a lot of people do want to collab with you. It's kind of just like you never want to do them. But anyways, yeah, so that kind of spiraled out of control, and I don't think it's even over yet, because this happened like fucking a year ago with all the diss tracks, and now this is back again. I would have rather had diss track season, to be honest. At least diss track season was easy views, but nah, we're on this stupid fucking beef shit now. This video I've just noticed, because I'm looking at it, is now 12 minutes long, and that's literally me talking about absolute shit. So, I might as well end on one more thing here, because, like, me trying to explain the whole KSI thing here is just going to take way too long. It could be a video in itself, like, genuinely, it could be a video in itself. But I'm just going to talk about one last thing here. E3 has actually started. Now, as I make this video, there is still, I think, Square Enix and Nintendo to appear, and I kind of wonder what Square Enix will release. So I'll talk about what's been released so far. So PlayStation didn't actually know weren't having a conference this year, so we won't see it until I think it was February from like PlayStation Display or something. I think they're having it's PlayStation something. Anyways, they're showing a load of shit. But this year they were not actually going to be at E3, so it's kind of a bit of a blow already. Xbox announced the new console, Operation Scarlet, I think. Now, that's probably not going to be the final name of it, because I know the Xbox X was called, like, Scorpio or something, so Scarlet won't be it, but I suppose you can play in, like, 120 frames in 8K game, and genuinely, I don't care, to be honest. Like, I'm not going to move to Xbox, the Xbox is shit, but, like, I couldn't really care about 8K gaming, because who the fuck's going to have, like, an 8K monitor anyways? I don't know, it seems like a big waste of time. I think it's just for them PC nerds that love their frames and their FPS and all that load of gay bollocks. Like, who the fuck cares? But anyways, so the Den didn't really release any games to do with that besides bringing out Keanu Reeves, Mr. John Wick himself, onto the stage while releasing Cyberpunk. It's kinda it. Actually, Destroy All Humans is getting a remake. That game's gonna be fucking sick. Keep that one on lockdown, that's gonna be sick. And then, if anyone watched EA play, FIFA 20 already looks shit. I'm gonna just come out and say it already looks absolutely terrible from what they've shown. The gameplay looks clunky. Everything about it just looks clunky, really. Like, there's nothing really that looks good about the game, cause it just looks like you threw the elements of fucking Helmet Road. It's like you threw the elements of FIFA 18 with like the gameplay of FIFA 19, where it's just gonna be really shit, slow, and I love the way they added even more things into it. The ball's gonna be able to bobble. Also, I don't care about Vulture if you can't actually play it with friends. If it's just like an online division things in like the streets, I don't care, honestly. Like, I couldn't care about Vulture at that point. I want to have a thing where it's like pro clubs, right? I'd be able to get like 5 people in, we'd be able to go storm the streets of friends. No one really wants to just play 1v1 divisions, just like same as Ultimate Team. What's really the fucking point? I'd rather get a thing that's actually, friendly with Vulture. But anyways, all that, like, this is getting late. At the end of the EA press conference, at the end of EA Play, it did say something about Skate 4. Now, I am one of the people that's in a part of the skate community that's wanted this game for like the last 10 years. If it genuinely releases an Xbox exclusive, I go buy one. If it's a Switch exclusive, I go buy it. I go buy whatever console it comes out on if I don't have it. I don't care. Skate 4 genuinely is probably going to be serious. And another thing that's getting the rumor mill started with this game is that supposedly the Skate 3 servers came on randomly as well, for some weird reason. But anyways, that's really all that happened at E3 yesterday. Actually, Ubisoft didn't really do anything besides Watch Dogs 3. That game actually looks serious. Watch Dogs Legion, that's set in UK. That's really the only thing they announced, unless you care about the Division. Some of the stuff for Rainbow Six didn't look bad. They had a thing about Just Dance and everything was just kind of a bit odd. I guess I will watch E3 today and I'll see what else comes on. But I better end this video because it's at 16 fucking minutes. So, hopefully you did enjoy the video. Please hit the like button. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next one. I don't know when the next one will be, but I won't make any promises this time because every time I do I fuck it up. But Hope it's in the next few days. Anyways, maybe I'll do. Actually, put down below. I might do one of the Serie A upgrades. Might try to get like 50 packs of them done. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Peace.
Damn son, these bitches want some. Hey Freddy, can I know that you fucking don't?